What's going on, guys? Welcome to Yuma, Arizona. You've made it to the showroom. Come on in. Let me show you guys kind of what we have in store here and what you guys see from a digital perspective to a client interaction when you guys are coming in the showroom. This is kind of our entrance and kind of what you see when you get in here. We have a very tight but very unique, very intimate spot here. And that was our intentional planning when we even opened up the showroom, to make sure that our clients are able to come in, they feel comfortable, they feel at ease, and they know they're at a place where they're being taken care of. So as you guys can see kind of in the background, some materials that we do carry, we have a lot of what they call mood boards. So the mood boards really help us when our clients come in on helping them get a visual, because a lot of times when our clients are coming in, they might have an idea, but they just really can't visualize it and they can't put two and two together. And obviously that's one of the biggest things I have design consultations for, and that's where really our bread and butter is at when it comes to being able to cater to our clients. So our mood boards obviously assist in that process and give us a real visual. Like, for example, this is just a tile material, but it also gives you kind of a photo or visual of what that can look like on one of our clients' home or walls or wherever it may be, but it gives us a visual. And we have such a variety of materials here, imported materials from Italy, Turkey, materials here that are made in manufacturing facilities in the States. I think one of the key differences that differentiates us as a contractor is that we have a brick and mortar store where we can say, hey guys, come on in. You know, you guys are more than welcome. We have good hospitality, and we really like for you guys to come on in and browse our materials, not only look at it from a digital perspective, but actually get a physical feel for how your material can feel, right? Because I think that's the gap in where we need to close that gap as far as a contractor and a homeowner when it comes to the materials aspect of it, right? There's a polish finish, there's a gloss finish. This case, you're able to get a feel for what that material might feel like, especially if we're doing a floor. You know, some of us obviously park our shoes right at the entryway, so we're going in our homes barefooted. You know, how does that material feel on our feet, right? But still keeping our space clean and our overall experience. So those are some of the key things that are very, very critical. It's not just tile as the topic, there's everything in between that, from the suitability aspect of it and how and what it's gonna work for inside of your home as a client. You know, being able to get on a digital display and being able to see what we can do inside of your home. This is another key component of what we like to offer to our clients. So once we do our preliminary walkthrough and we gather all the information, meaning all the data, square footages, we're able to reconfigure the space. This is where we do our second consultation, which is what we consider our design consultation. And therefore, this is where it gets fun and exciting for our clients, where we're able to really display how's that shower gonna turn out? How's that floor gonna look like? And take a look at it from a digital perspective and really get a visual on it. So those are some of the key components and things that we do here at the showroom. It really sets us apart from anyone else in the market, because we're really excited just as much as our clients are. You know, some of our clients wait X amount of years to do a remodel. You know, it's a big investment when it comes to a remodel. And we completely understand that. And we look at it from the human element of it versus the transactional aspect of it. So those are some critical things that we consider. There's such a variety of key materials here, not just for a specific area, right? We're talking backsplash material, flooring material, fireplace material, interior and exterior materials. So those are all things that are very critical, and you want to ensure that, you know, whichever contractor you decide to go with, that is able to really correlate that and educate you on what is this material actually suitable for, and is it really going to work for you in your space dependent on your family or family size. So those are just some things to consider when, you know, looking to renovate your space and investing in your own home. And so that's one of the biggest reasons we decided to open up the showroom, is to ensure we're able to cater to our clients and give them the overall experience. Not just from, hey, this is Daniel Becerra with Yuma Tile and Design. we can do your shower for X amount. No, it gets much more thorough than that, you know, from the designing to the planning to what is this material suitable for and how can we use it in your space. So in this space, we're able to do just that, you know, we're able to just really go down to mood boards, color schemes, things like that, and we're able to showcase that to you guys in a physical, live manner. And therefore, one of the key things behind that is not having to wait until your project's completely done to say, oh my gosh, this is not what I expected. You get that answer right before you start your project, which is critical. As we know, guys, it is very costly to backtrack a construction process, and that can cost you thousands. So if you're on the fence about budgeting and trying to figure out how much is a shower gonna cost, Daniel, how much is a full-on home remodel gonna cost, guys? Well, then at that point, you guys would come into the showroom and I would gladly kind of paint an overall picture preliminary on saying, hey guys, if you're looking to get a shower done or a floor done, it's gonna cost you X amount of dollars. So therefore, at least you can plan and budget on how much that project might cost you regarding investing into your home. Because that's what happens a lot of times is I'm walking into these projects, and you guys know, a contractor and a homeowner, it gets very weird when it comes down to budgeting and how much, because some clients may feel like they've had bad experiences. So they first and foremost don't even want to give you a price. And I completely get that and I respect that as a contractor. So therefore, I can at least get you in here and give you a ballpark number, say, okay, hey, Mrs. So-and-so, it's going to cost you approximately X amount of dollars. Therefore, you at least have a target point. No pressure, no commitment. It's literally just a free design consultation that you can come in and I can share my experiences. I can give you my 2 cents based on my construction experience on how we can correlate your project and turn that into the home you always wanted. So if you're watching this on YouTube, just click the link below to get your free consultation here at our showroom. Or if you're watching this on Instagram, just comment the word consultation to get a free design consultation booked here at our showroom.